If I had some advice to give to my younger self, I would say don't listen to anybody. I've got to the halfway in my life and I've actually realised that all the biggest mistakes I've made in my life are because I've listened to people. All the successes are because I've gone with my heart. And secondly, I've listened to one or two people that I've been really, really close to. Other than that, don't listen to anybody. And I believe that the best thing to do with advice generally is to give it to somebody else. Do you know, my acting agent, apparently, who doesn't exist, has come up with a good strategy in regards to my YouTube. And strangely enough, she started saying, if you do this and you do that, then people will actually watch and comment, and they have, because that's somebody that really knows me. In 2020, I was actually given the warning that in 2 weeks' time, on the 24th of March at 5 o'clock, there would be a shutdown. Everything was shut down. I was given that 2-week warning, like millions of other people in Britain were given, right? And I was sitting down after a class on this Tuesday, and basically 13 days before, okay? And I'd been given this warning the day before. And I said to Michelle, oh, it's over. In 2 weeks, I won't be able to teach my live classes anymore, right? And she said, oh, well, perfect opportunity to give up. Or why don't you teach all your classes online? So I thought, okay, let's teach these classes online. And at one stage, I had 75 people that had joined me online. 75 people every single week. And I'm still teaching those classes online. And going back to teaching live classes was something that I just really didn't want to do. That was because I listened to somebody very close to me. This year, I've had people trying to tell me what to do in regards to my own personal productions, i.e. Wildfire Outbreak UK, End of Days, Lost Days. And I've had people saying you should do this and that. And do you know what? I've stopped listening to people. And do you know what? It's worked because I've got a freer mind. I'm able to produce stuff and I'm able to film stuff without anybody in my head, right? It's my stuff, my production. That's where I'm at. Do you know what? Earlier on in the year, I made a big mistake because I listened to somebody. I was forced by some local farmers to have my sheep treated for scab. They surrounded me and they said, if you don't treat your sheep for scab, which they didn't have scab, by the way, the vet came out and said they didn't have scab. Because they put so much pressure on me, I forcibly treated my sheep for scab. And I don't know if you've ever seen this. The sheep are immersed for 10 seconds in this horrible stuff, right? Half drowning them, right? And because of that, one of my sheep was extremely ill for months, and the other one, our head sheep, she died. It killed her because I listened to people. And then when Michelle come back, she was absolutely ballistic. Do you know, years and years ago, it was a really personal thing. I was in a situation that very careful with what I was saying now. Very personal situation with a woman. We had 2 children, and she had fallen on bad times. So the police came in the house, and they said, right, you've got to leave or otherwise we'll arrest you. And my gut feeling was to walk out with those children, but I listened to the police. A few days later, said the social services contacted me and said, you've abandoned the children. I said, well, I listened to what the police said. The social services said you shouldn't have listened to the police. You should have walked out the house with your children. And since then, those 2 children lost their parents, because I made that really, really bad decision, because I listened to other people. And in regards to my archaeology, I've been doing the archaeology for years, and it's been a long process, and I've sort of come to the end, and I thought, well, although I might be doing little bits of report writing, try and get that up to date, as an archaeologist, that's sort of over. And I thought, well, in regards to the archaeology, I listened to people so much over the years, and it ruined it. It ruined it for me. They said, "Oh, you should do this with the magazine, or you should do this project, or you should do this." You know, when I was 18, there was this guy. He's no longer with us. I can call him Dave. That's actually what his name was, right? David. Not my current friend Dave, but another guy, right? And he said, "Oh, why don't you organise a trip to Cyprus? You know, get all these people to go, and, you know, pay for the trip and whatever, right? I'll go, right?" And he came up with all these ideas. So I did that. And do you know what? He didn't even bother going on the trip. The trip went badly. And I lost a lot of friends and contacts because of it, because I listened to somebody I wish I'd never had. Do you know what I was going to do with that project to Cyprus? I was going to basically go out by myself, or maybe one other person, and just explore the archaeology and history of Cyprus. Never did that. And from that moment onwards, in 1993, life went to shit. Mama French. So my attitude now is just do what is good for you, right? And do what makes you happy. And along the way, if it makes other people happy, then great. So my archaeology side of things now is called Elisig Pillar. And I'm going to chuck in that what I want. It's up to me what I put in that, and that's what I'm going to do. So if this has been helpful, all I can say to people out there is what you need to do in life is go with what your gut says. Unless you've got somebody really, really close to you who knows you well, right, who can seize all these different things, right? And I've got a very small number of those. I'm not going to name who they are, but if I said that I've got 5 people that I really listen to and I take their advice, then there's 3 others other than 2 I've mentioned in this recording, and that's it. That's all you need. And this year I've given up so many friends and so on, so many people that have either betrayed me, stabbed me in the back and so on. Don't need them, right? So that's that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and that's my mindset. Thank you very much.